Hello again, folks, and welcome to Black Bear Outdoors with me, Delta Sierra, and the Rural Deputy. Now today we got a bit of a fun pistol video for you. Now it doesn't matter whether you're in the camp of saying, oh, it won 2 world wars.
Gentlemen, prepare to defend yourselves.
Or if you're in the camp that says 1911 sucked.
That punk pulled a Glock 7 on me. You know what that is? It's a porcelain gun made in Germany.
The fact of the matter is 1911s are definitely a piece of awesome Americana that everybody really should have, whether you carry it on a day-to-day basis or whether it's just a range toy for you. But I personally quite like them, and again, we've got the Rural Deputy with us today to talk about the one he's got. The difficult thing to find, though, is a reliable 1911 at an affordable price, because they can range from a few $100 to thousands of dollars. So welcome to the Rural Deputy. So yeah, tell us a little bit about your choice here. What made you decide on the Rock Island?
All right, so I went to the Rock Island. To me, I'm kind of between the two camps of, you know, oh, 2 World War champion and plastic is good. To me, the 1911 is just an iconic piece of American firearm history. So I don't care if you have the Charlton Heston gun room. If you don't have a 1911, it's just not complete. And I went to the Rock Island. This is the second one I've owned. I picked that up, it was a Black Friday sale, so like $3.99. Wow. Now they're running still in that $450 to $600 range for some of the models, and then the price just goes up. Even Rock Island, SIG, any of the manufacturers that run them. I like them, they're iconic, they're fun to shoot. You know, yeah, they're spendy and sticking to pretty well the original design. They were developed before things like I said, ergonomics and comfort. You know, be a man, have sore hands.
But they knew how to make triggers, though.
They really did. And for the Rock Island, for that one, out of the box, so it came with placeholder sights, just blacked out range sights. I upgraded those to, I believe they're AmeriGlow. Went with the large dot front, the blacked out rear. The rear sight, you'll notice, is a little higher profile, deeper well, so that you can actually hook it, rack it, do what you have to do. The trigger in that is pretty crisp for being a $400 pistol.
No, I agree with you on that. It's one of those things, and it's going to sound strange saying this, but it's like every other gun wants to have a 1911 trigger. The worst 1911 trigger is probably better than most of your polymer triggers, right? Right.
You know, with that one, it's a crisp break, it's a short reset, it's a nice follow-up. And then, you know, with mine, I changed out the grip on it to that Hogue grip, a little more comfort. You know, there were some downsides to it being a $400 pistol. The Cerakote on it kind of wears, it shows the holster wear and the use wear a little bit more, but to me, a 1911 should look a little beat up.
Yeah, it's a workhorse, it's a tool in the end, right? What I do like about yours, I mean, it's got front and back serrations, it's got quite nice sights on it, but like you said, those are aftermarkets. I like the skeletonized hammer that it's got on it. The grip texture is pretty good. And as far as ergos go, it's not bad at all. I mean, like I said, it does fit quite nicely in your hand, right? And you mentioned earlier that it doesn't have a bull barrel or anything like that, but it's still a very, very accurate pistol, which we're going to put to the test, by the way. Yeah, so in my opinion, it looks, just from looking at it, it looks like it's well built, and at that cost, you can't really go wrong, right?
No, it is solid, and like as we've talked, I'm a fan of some of the lower priced firearms, kind of the underdogs, because they're not built with the hand fit tolerances of your top end 2011s. Mm-hmm. They've got a little more play in them, and I run whatever ammo is cheap is what I run through that thing. It doesn't matter, you know, American Eagle, Federal, whatever I can find. It's the fat guy at the buffet. It's going to eat whatever you feed it. It loves everything. Exactly,
as opposed to, let's say, your Staccato.
Right.
That is a finely tuned machine. It's like a Lamborghini. You got to give it the right fuel, right, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Where this is kind of more like your Toyota, right?
Yeah, that's the 1911's like your Toyota Hilux of pistols. It's going to last forever.
Awesome. Well, with that, I figured let's go put it to the test and shoot it some. What do you say?
All right.
Sounds good. Stay tuned, folks. So there you have it, folks, from my experience with this. Again, I'm not a guy who has a lot of experience with 1911s. The deputy certainly has a lot more than me. But I can honestly say it's a really nice shooting gun. Oddly, it feels, the recoil impulse for me is kind of a push. It's not a snap like you'd get on a lot of the 9mm.
Right, that longer barrel is more of a horizontal than a vertical recoil.
Yeah, and it shoots well, it shoots accurate, and it's run absolutely perfectly with no hiccups. So from my point of view, I think freaking awesome pistol.
Yeah.
What do you figure? Are you happy with it?
I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with the purchase. You know, it does come with the 8-round mags, you know, and that's another argument people have is, oh, you only have 8 rounds. It's placement. You know, it's a big chunk hitting at 900 and some feet per second.
Yeah, if you're on the other end of that, you're not going to be happy, right?
No, but I am absolutely happy with it. I'd buy another one just to kind of trick it out and start with a cheaper base and go from there.
Sounds great. Well, guys, there you have it again. You know, it is an affordable, reliable way of getting into a 1911 platform. And like you said before, you got to have one in the collection, or it's not really a complete collection now, is it? So guys, if you found this video entertaining at all, if you learned something new, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Leave us a comment. Tell us what your experience is with these 1911s, or whatever 1911 you have, and do you think they're still relevant in these days with all modern tech, right? I certainly think they are. Y'all stay safe, and we'll see you next time.